Pain heals. Chicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever.
The Splash Sisters are down. I repeat, the Splash Sisters are down. Red alert, DEFCON 1. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Appreciate it as always. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Shout out to the 19. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. As you know, we're on our way to 12,000, less than 100 subs to go. Really appreciate all of the new subscribers and, of course, all of you that have been here for a long time. Many of you I know been here from day one for the past year, still watching. Really do appreciate it. I wanted to talk about some injuries with the Indiana Fever because, as you can see here, we're still talking about Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark limited in practice as Fever being super cautious with their star's injury. Now, so despite the 17 minutes, 18 minutes, something like that, that she played against Brazil and looked okay, 16 points, 6 of 10, a three-pointer from the next state over. They're still concerned with the tightness in her leg. They have not said specifically what it is, whether it is a strain. Sometimes the way they talk about the tightness, it sounds like a strain. Sometimes the way Caitlin Clark describes it, it sounds like, again, a really serious bruise, which can cause tightening, and those things really, really hurt. But they are hurt, not injured. And that's kind of what I need to know. For those who don't know, and this is what I've always said to players as a coach, right? There's hurt, where something's really painful. It does hurt. It may even impact your performance, but it's not an injury where it's something that you risk further damage that could keep you out longer, or that sort of thing, right? So I'm not sure exactly which it is because they're being a little, but again, the fact that they're still talking about being cautious with her at this point, and they're talking about how it's limited her in the Fever's training camp on this past week. Stephanie White has said she's been limited in practice, so we're still very cautious about working her way back and really letting her body kind of tell her how much she's able to do. We're really relying on the training staff, and she's making great progress, and that's what we need just to make sure that we're super cautious. So I keep hearing super cautious. Again, the injury goes back to May 2nd. That's when she popped off and popped up, not popped off. This is not about Asia Wilson playing in Indianapolis and those terrifying 8-year-olds when she popped up on the injury report ahead of the Fever's preseason game. As we know, she did not play against the Mystics. They talked about it as being just a little tightness, which is what we have no idea, right? We're not saying it's a strain. It's the leg. I don't even know. I believe it's the quad, but I'm not sure if it's a little tightness in the hamstring. Like they're not really giving us a lot. She went again. She played against Brazil and looked okay. Um, so now that we've played that game, and now they're talking about being super cautious with her, and yet she is doing certain things in training camp. She's not sitting out completely. So this sounds to me, and I'm not sure, but they may be it's kind of letting people know that she isn't 100% and she probably will not be playing this Saturday, May 10th, in that final preseason game. That may be what we're getting, and that does I'm not saying she's not hurt, but what I'm saying is by telling us about them being super cautious now, even though she's playing in training, it might be, "Hey, we're gonna do what we can do all this time that we have left before the game on the 17th," but she's not going to play on the 10th because we wanna be able to completely control what she does, what she doesn't do, and so forth and things like that. So it's going to be interesting. As they know, she spent some time on the stationary bike when she was out of the game on Sunday, which of course keeps you warm, keeps you from tightening up. And again, you can do that for a bruise as well. It could be a strain that they don't want to, turn into a full-blown muscle pull. And if it is a strain, when you have a strain and you come back too soon, it's going to continue to bother you. It's not going to heal. And of course, you risk it becoming a full-blown pull, which is, a muscle tear. And then maybe you're talking about a really significant amount of time out. So it's a little concerning, but again, we see stuff like this. She is doing some stuff, right? You can see this. Now, Obviously, again, that's not full speed, right? She's not doing full speed stuff. I haven't seen anything of her doing full court stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see if she plays on the 10th. My feeling is she's going to want to, but I'm leaning to her not playing at this point. Now, here's the other thing for those of you that don't know, and this is why I said the Splash Sisters. We're going to listen to Kelsey Mitchell talk here a little bit, and then I'm going to show you something. And I want to preface it by saying those of you that get grossed out that maybe don't watch horror movies, you might want to stay away from this.
Broadcast, you dislocated your middle finger knuckle.
Yeah.
When did you do that? Like,
China. Yeah.
What was that experience like, just coming back from that and doing that rehab?
I didn't do rehab. No one fixed it. No one helped me. I don't know what you want me to do, but I don't have any rehab for it. No one helped me out in China, so I just here.
So is it still dislocated?
Probably healing on its own now. It's just nothing I can really do about it. But yeah.
Have you been told, like, maybe in the off season you want to address that?
I mean, obviously the trainers here have taken care of me to get done what I need to get done, but it's only so much you could do with a, fractured fingers. Part of life, part of basketball at that point. So, normal stuff athletes go.
Damn, Kelsey Mitchell. By the way, it's her left hand, and even though she shot well, really well against Brazil, I have to think it's affecting her because if you say it's her shooting hand, if I scroll here and you can get a look at that, that's not normal. That's not a normal look for your finger. And for anyone who's dislocated their finger, especially if you play basketball and it's on your shooting hand and you see that and that ball's rolling off your fingers every time you shoot, it's putting pressure on it every time you catch a pass, every time you dribble. That's some pain tolerance, Kelsey Mitchell. That's some serious pain tolerance. So that's got to get healed up as well, because I have to imagine that even though we're not necessarily seeing it, it is impacting her game. By the way, shout out freaking China. What is wrong with you over there? Uh, YouTube probably just completely is not going to show this video just because I used the name of that country, but get nothing done. No one attended to it. I mean, that sounds like a risk to go over there and play, Kels. You're getting some money now. Let's maybe this off season not go play overseas. Let's work on growing the WNBA and making it enough that it's the only league that these players play in every year, because that's how it should be. But of course, we have to get to that point. But so, yeah, I don't know how long this is going to take to get fixed for Kelsey Mitchell. As you can see, that's kind of nasty looking. Obviously, she played 2 games with it, so she's handling it well. But I have to imagine that it's impacting her game at least a little bit. Maybe she's even adjusted how on her follow through, how that ball's coming off of her hand when she shoots or what have you. But again, it's going to affect the dribble. It's going to affect her receiving passes. It's going to affect her defending as well. Because you can imagine defending, and then you get a quick hand in the lane on someone trying to throw a pass, and you get out there and you catch it off the tip of that finger. Let me tell you, that's gonna hurt. So yeah, the Splash Sisters have some damage. Fingers crossed. You still got what 9 days until the regular season starts. So hopefully they get healed up, they get healthy, they're ready to go. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support so much. We're Hey, maybe we're even at 12,000 by the time this video gets up. It's going to get up a little later today from when I'm recording it. So we shall see. Fingers crossed. Appreciate y'all. Go have the day you deserve. I will talk to you later.